It was a moonlit night. Henry was gonna take a goods train to the station by the lake. Whenever that owl hoots, a mist rolls in, said Edward. And there's a legend about it, and there's a ghost ready to haunt you. Take care on the old line, Henry. Stupid bird, said Henry. Owl, mist, ghost. Edward's going too soft in the boiler. There's no mist. But Henry was wrong. Then Henry just saw something. What's that? asked Henry. It's an amber lamp, said his driver. It means proceed with caution. Who's there? Asked Henry's driver. No one replied. Henry crept slowly forward. Up ahead there was a tree with a sign nailed to it. Beware of the viaduct. That's odd, said Henry's driver. No one warned us about that before. And look! The signal's red. And the gates are closed. And then there's a fogman's coat. But where's its owner? Then Henry just saw something moving within the station building. Ghosts! Explained Henry. Edward was right. Then Henry did notice something. Something very strange has happened here, said Henry's driver. I think it's best if we go back. So do I, agreed Henry. By morning, the mist had cleared. Henry's driver was a workman was talking to Henry's driver about the unsafe viaduct. Lucky you didn't cross it last night, he said. Yeah, but we don't know who warned us, said Henry's driver. Later that day, Henry's driver spoke to Henry. The viaduct has been repaired, said Henry's driver. We can take the train back on that old line tonight. Henry really didn't want to. But when nightfall came, Henry was sizzling nicely. Suddenly, an owl hooted. And then Gordon came thundering by. Oh, look! Henry spooked! Said a freight car. Be quiet! Snapped Henry. I'm not scared, but he was. But when they approached the same area, Henry they saw the amber lamp again. Here we go, said Henry's driver. Then, unknowing to Henry, the gates mysteriously closed by themselves, and the signal went red. The freight car saw everything, and they were spooked. Faster, faster, there's a ghost about. Stop, stop, yelled Henry. A mysterious figure watched Henry go by. Up ahead was a landslide blocking the line. Henry braked hard, but the cars hit some of the rubble and plunged into the ravine. Then they saw a strange sight coming towards them. What's that? Asked the fireman laughed. It's our ghost! It's Old Bailey, the fogman! Old Bailey was very cross. I tried to warn you about the viaduct. Why didn't you even pay attention? We're sorry, said Henry's driver. Is there anything we can do to thank you? I'd like to operate that new station if I promise you I won't spook Henry again. In a little while, Old Bailey's wish was granted. You and your old station will be very useful, thanks to your ghost on the island. Henry whistled, and he knew that he was the most happiest of all.